Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to the end of another week. I hope you've had a good week. I am ready for the weekend. I am ready to sleep in just a little bit. I have had the craziest dreams this week, you guys. Like, they have been insane. I am not someone who has, like, my dreams are always really strange. I feel like I never really necessarily just have like good dreams. I always have dreams where like I'm like doing something that I would never do in real life, or there's something happening to me that like would never even happen in real life, or like I had several dreams this week about being haunted by a ghost, because that's normal. I have no idea where that's coming from, but like people just weren't like believing me, and like all of these things were happening around me that were like clearly super paranormal. It might have to do with the fact that I'm watching a lot of Mr. Ballen's videos still. So yeah, I don't know, but my brain is, the brain is an interesting thing, isn't it? Like it just, sometimes it is super great and you can do amazing things. And otherwise, other times you feel like you don't really have control over it. Like I feel like in my dreams, I can never really like control what's happening, and it can be super frustrating. So I don't know what that says about me. I'm sure there are things that are to be learned from that, but right now at this point in life, I'm a little too busy to like delve into it, so I think I'm just gonna deal with my weird dreams. Anyway, let me know what your weirdest dream ever was. Do you remember your dreams? Tell me about your dreams. I'm always curious about other people's dreams as well. Like, do you remember them when you wake up? I remember some of my dreams, I remember like for years. Some of them I remember for like a few hours and then forget. Others, like I will wake up and immediately they just like, they're gone. Like I don't remember it. It's the weirdest thing, right? Like dreams are crazy. Anyway, it's a lot of dream talk. You guys, let's talk beauty favorites from the last week. I have some good stuff and a very itchy, like I have a hair that's like hitting me on the side of the nose and it's just like driving me nuts. What hair is this? It's one of the hairs. Anyway, let's get into favorites, you guys. As always, I will put links, updates, if I misspeak, all of those things. Always check out that description box. There's usually clarifications in there. There's links to products. There's, I don't know, lots of stuff. So utilize that description box if you have questions. So let's get into it. Where do I start? Okay, I'm gonna start with my hair favorite of the week, which I did a video about, was it Monday? I think I did that video Monday. So I have, for the last like month, once a week, have been using a rice water treatment on my hair. I've been doing fermented rice, so I let it sit for 24 hours to ferment basically, and then I remove the rice, and then I put the rice water in the fridge until I'm ready to use it, which is typically on Sundays. On Sundays are my spa days, and yeah, I utilize that while I'm in the shower, and I love it. It has been fantastic for my hair. Something that I did not bring up in the video that did come up in the comments a few times, so there is actually a clarification in the description box in that video, is that some people say that it's really easy to get protein overload, and yeah, absolutely. You have to know what is in the other hair care products that you're using. If you're using other shampoos or conditioners or treatments or whatever in your hair where there is a lot of protein already, you can very easily overdo it, and that can have a negative effect on your hair. So just make sure if you're doing a DIY treatment like that, that you really take a look at what you're already using, and then just kind of being careful with that and just being mindful and watching your hair. For me, it has been nothing but amazing for my hair. I don't really get a lot of protein from my other hair care products. I took a look through the ingredients and stuff, and I don't get a ton of protein elsewhere. So for me, I think that that's why the rice water has been working so well. It has really helped to increase the volume in my hair, the shine. It just feels amazing. I actually have a haircut coming up next week. I think I go in next Wednesday. So you guys will see my haircut for next Friday Favorites and Flops. I'm going to take a couple inches off and just kind of have a little bit of texture, I think, put in there. But yeah, I don't know. The rice water has been working great for me, but you do have to be mindful about that. So yeah, just if you're gonna do it, just be very careful. By the way, Alf is in the room with me, and he is, you guys see him if I move? No, you can't. He's kind of like a little bit closer back here. He's snoozing away. So yeah, love that for my hair though. But if you're gonna do, just be careful. Just be careful with it, and watch your hair very closely. If you find your hair getting very brittle, you're probably like overdoing it. So don't do that. I don't know. I feel like that's self-explanatory, but maybe not. I mean, I tend to think about a lot of things before I do them, but I think need to realize that others maybe don't do quite as much research before they dive into something. So just, gentle reminder, be mindful. All right, let's talk about perfume for the last week, you guys. I have turned into a 14-year-old girl and have been using this Ariana Grande Cloud perfume. Stella loves this one. I know why she does, because it smells like, it smells like goodness. It smells like a teenage girl. But this is also a really great dupe for the Baccarat Rouge 540. I still have a video coming up soon. I'm ordering one more like dupe of the Baccarat Rouge 540. I'm waiting for the alt one. So once I get that and have a chance to wear it and experience it, I want to do like a whole like video where I give you guys the best dupes that I've found for that particular fragrance. The real thing is very expensive. I will say this is a little bit sweeter and maybe lighter or airier than the original Baccarat Rouge, but it has the same kind of, it has this very similar notes, but it's just sweeter. So, but it is lovely just in its own right. If you've never smelled this one, I know that like when you're in Ulta and you're walking past this, you're probably thinking, and no, moving on. But smell it, smell this. It is so delightful. And this wears incredibly well on me. I don't really like a lot of the other Ariana Grande perfumes that I've sniffed out, but this one definitely is standout. I think it's worth checking out. They're also pretty affordable. I think this 1 ounce, is this 1 ounce? Yeah, this 1 ounce bottle is only like 39 bucks. So pretty inexpensive in perfume world, I feel like. So yeah, totally worth checking out. Just ignore the ridiculous cloud that it comes with. You can just toss that. Just more plastic for landfill, right? Let's do skincare. Okay, my Kate Somerville Exfoliate. I am using a lot of Kate Somerville Exfoliate products. I told you guys that I was gonna be incorporating these starting in January, and I love the line so much. If you've never tried anything from Kate Somerville and your skin type is somewhat similar to mine, so I'm pretty oily, or if you're acne prone, this is a great line to check out. The Exfoliate, this is a triple acid resurfacing treatment. So the acids that are in here, gosh, I can't remember. Oh, sorry. I don't remember, but I will list them in the description box down below. So there's 3 different types of acids in here. This just does a really good job of very gently exfoliating my skin. It brightens my skin. I don't use it every single day, but I am very comfortable using it on my face and my neck tends to be a little bit more sensitive, and it has never reacted negatively to this. I love the little pump that it comes with. So what I do is I just do a couple of pumps into the palm of my hand, and then I like work that into my skin with my fingers. I go down my neck, I do my décolletage. Usually 2 pumps is more than enough to like do this whole area. If there's anything left over, I also have been putting it on my elbows. It's a super gentle exfoliator for me, but it's very effective and it works quite well with the other products that I'm using. So I'm using the Exfoliate treatment in the shower. I do that once a week. That's plenty with that. And then I've been using the Exfoliate cleanser every single night, and that has done a beautiful job. It's also super concentrated. You need like the smallest amount, but it does a beautiful job of, after I do my first cleanse, removing any remaining makeup, removing excess oil, but it never leaves my skin tight or overly dry. I really like the Kate Somerville skincare. If you have ever tried this, let me know your experience with it, but I really, really enjoy that. Let's do some body care. I am almost done with this, and gosh, I really love this. This is the Peach and Lily KP Bump Boss Microderm Body Scrub. This is meant to exfoliate, unclog, and smooth the skin. This has 10% AHAs and PHA in it and some micro exfoliants. I don't remember what the micro exfoliants are. I don't know if it's jojoba or, let's see here. Oh yeah, there's lactic acid in here. Glycolic and lactic acid. PHA and fruit extracts help to loosen dead skin cells and unclog pore bumps. Finely milled crystals, so they're little crystals, slough off, buff, and polish the skin for baby soft skin. Barley, cica, and tea tree extracts visibly calm signs of redness and inflammation. So this is really great for those of you that have eczema. If you're looking for a really gentle exfoliator, and like I don't scrub, like I've just been using this mostly on my arms and my chest. My arms are where I'm prone to eczema. This does not irritate my eczema at all. Now I'm not using it during an active flare-up, but I just very gently after a flare-up will exfoliate my skin with this, and it buffs it super gently. I think the crystals are nice, but I think what even works better is the chemical exfoliation from the lactic and the glycolic acid and the fruit enzymes that they have in there. It's just a really, really great gentle body exfoliator, and it has kind of an interesting like thick consistency to it. I will say I wish this was in a like tub format. I rarely do I like that format, especially for the shower, but I think it would be so much easier to get out of the container if it was in like a tub, or if there was a way to get it in a pump. I don't think you could put this in a pump because it is thick, you guys. Like I mean, this is thick. It is, and you don't need a lot, which is great because this has lasted me for a really long time. But anyway, Peach and Lily, good job. This is a fantastic product. I really like Peach and Lily. They're Korean. Yep, they're a Korean skincare company. Good stuff. I have loved so much from them. I am actually right now testing out a new vitamin C product from them. I hope to have some thoughts for you on that coming up soon. But I really like their new vitamin C also. And then also for my eczema in my arms and just general like body hydration, I have really been relying heavily the last several weeks on the Biossance 100% squalane oil. I love this. I realize there are less expensive options available. What is it? The Ordinary has a squalane oil. I think that Good Molecules does. I'll link both of those down below as well. But for the amount that you're getting here, I think it's actually quite a good price point for the amount. And I love that there's a pump. It's just very easy to use, especially since I utilize this a lot for body care. I use this on my face too, by the way. Sometimes at the end of my skincare routine in the evening, I'll do just like a quarter of a pump and just massage that into my skin. Sort of helps to seal everything in, provides a little bit of extra moisture. Squalane oil is very close to your skin's natural sebum, so the oils that you naturally produce. So it tends to be a good fit for a lot of people in terms of facial oils. I don't hear a whole lot of people talking about facial oils anymore. I'm not really using them other than the squalane oil at this point. But yeah, I think the oils had their heyday, right? But that for my body is fantastic. If you have really ashy, dry elbows, try squalane oil. I'm telling you, like it is a wonderful hydrator for the skin. Use it on your skin right after getting out of the shower. It kind of helps to lock in that moisture, and it just makes you so soft. There's no fragrance with this, so if you're sensitive to fragrance, it's just the oil. Like that's all that it is, and it's derived from sugarcane. It's just fantastic. My skin loves it, drinks it up. Very happy skin. Let's talk makeup. Okay, so for my lips this week, I have been preferring a very matte pinky nude lip, and I've been using these two products to get that look. This is the BK Beauty lipstick in Acceptance, which is a beautiful pinky nude. This is what the lipstick looks like. This is what it looks like on my lips because I'm wearing it. And then I've been pairing it with their lip liner. This is their Everlasting lip liner in the shade Sweet Pea, which is actually quite close to the lipstick shade. So I'm gonna give you guys swatches. of both of these. This lipstick is matte. If you're not a matte lipstick person, you might not love this, but it stays put so long, but it's really comfortable. So there is, gosh, how pretty are those colors, you guys? So there is the lip liner and the lipstick. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the formula. I do wish that there was, here I am talking about how fragrance isn't necessarily a good thing, but yeah, I do love fragrance. I know I'm not supposed to, I know, but there's no fragrance in this lipstick. I kind of wish it had like that nice like vanilla type aroma to it, but it just smells like lipstick, which is fine. But yeah, these two are great and long lasting. So I actually have been filling my lips in with the liner and then going over with the lipstick, and just nice. Not a drying matte lip, just feels great. Feels fantastic. And then pairing with that has been this palette. So I am going through and pulling out some different palettes to kind of change things up. And I have the Viseart, you guys, I'm still a lover of Viseart. Viseart Violet Attendu. This beauty, oh, isn't she pretty? Oh my gosh, I've been using mostly this bottom row here, but there's some beautiful shimmers in here as well. I've also been using this gorgeous purple here to like deepen up my crease a little bit more, like on this outer part. I should do another tutorial with this. Maybe for my next Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, I'll use this palette. I just think this is absolutely beautiful. You guys have heard me talk about the Viseart formula for years now. I love it. I love that they have actually turned their some of their larger palettes. So they took some of these sized palettes and they made their mini palettes, which are smaller. The mini palettes are smaller than these. Do I still have the packaging? Yes. So they turned them into edit palettes, which I have depotted all of mine. But so I take them out of here and I put them into a bigger palette. But they took a lot of those like larger palettes and made them tiny. This is still a ton of eyeshadow. You're never gonna finish this. You don't need the big one. Buy the little ones. I'll link the ones that they moved over in the description box down below. So they did their dark mattes, the cool mattes, the neutrals, and there's a couple of like other like brighter ones as well. I don't have some of these palettes in my collection, and I think I'm gonna pick them up. I don't need another eyeshadow palette, but man, I love the formula, and I don't have the bigger versions of those palettes. So here's my chance to get the colors that I've always wanted, but to not have to spend like $80 on one of their larger palettes, right? So anyway, love this. And then my blush for the week has come out of this Hourglass ambient lighting palette in the diffused edit format. This blush right here. It's got some plums in it, so it just pairs really well with the Violet Attendu. And then of course I've been using the highlighter and a little bit of the bronzer as well. I don't know if you've noticed that I've warmed up my face a little bit. It's been with this bronzer. This is such a great palette to travel with. It has like everything you need. It has your highlighter, it has your blush, it has a bronzer. I would not be able to use this bronzer as a contour, but I don't know, if you're that kind of person that uses bronzer as contour, you might really like this. So, but this bronzer for me just works to kind of like warm up the perimeter of my face a little bit. But these are great. These are fantastic. And there's a few different shades to choose from, but this diffused edit, am I saying that right? Diffused. What is this? Yeah, diffused edit. Sorry, words struggles. So those are my faves from this last week, you guys. Let me know what you were loving in the description, in the comments down below. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.